You're Tyrion Lannister, the Queen's brother?
My greatest accomplishment. And you're Ned Stark's bastard, aren't you? Let me give you some advice, bastard. Never forget what you are. The rest of the world will not. Wear it like armor, and it can never be used to hurt you.
What the hell do you know about being a bastard?
All dwarves are bastards in their father's eyes.
I'm not a cripple.
Then I'm not a dwarf. My father will rejoice to hear it. I have a gift for you.
Why do you want to help him?
I have a tender spot in my heart for cripples, bastards, and broken things. What you see is a dwarf. If I had been born a peasant, they might have left me out in the woods to die. Alas, I was born a Lannister of Casterly Rock. Things are expected of me. I must do my part for the honor of my house, wouldn't you agree? But how? All right, then. Time to meet my father.
Tyrion.
Uncle? Father?
The rumors of your demise were unfounded.
Sorry to disappoint you. May I present my lord father, Tywin, son of Tytos of House Lannister, Lord of Casterly Rock, Warden of the West. Kind of you to go to war for me.
You left us no choice. The honor of the house was at stake. Your brother would never have submitted to capture so meekly.
They're a day's march north.
The boy may lack experience and sense, but he does have a certain mindless, provincial courage.
But do continue. Didn't mean to interrupt.
When the battle commences, you and your wildlings will be in the vanguard.
The vanguard? Me and the tribesmen, on the front lines.
When soldiers lack discipline, the fault lies with their commander.
Surely there are ways to have me killed that would be less detrimental to the war effort.
There will be no more discussion on the matter. You're wounded.
Good of you to notice. I hear we won.
Get out, all of you. Not you. I always thought you were a stunted fool. Perhaps I was wrong.
Half wrong?
You will go to King's Landing.
And do what?
Rule. You will serve as Hand of the King in my stead.
Why not my uncle? Why not anyone? Why me?
You're my son.
I, Joffrey of the House Baratheon.
Somehow forgot to visit his wounded son after he fell on the battlefield. I organized the defense of this city. I bled in the mud for our family.
So, tell me what you want.
I want what is mine by right. I am your son and lawful heir.
You want Casterly Rock.
It is mine, by right.
When the time is right, you'll be given a position fit for your talents, so that you can serve your family and protect our legacy. And if you serve faithfully, you will be rewarded with a suitable wife. And I would let myself be consumed by maggots before mocking the family name and making you heir to Casterly Rock.
Why?
Why? You who killed your mother to come into the world, you are an ill-made, spiteful little creature, full of envy, lust, and low cunning. Men's laws give you the right to bear my name and display my color.
Can't mean it.
I can, and I do.
That's cruel, even for you.
You will wed her, bed her, and put a child in her. Surely you're capable of that.
And if I refuse?
You wanted to be rewarded for your valor in battle. Sansa Stark is a finer reward than you could ever dare hope for. My children. You disgraced the Lannister name for far too long. You seem rather drunk.
Isn't it a man's duty to be drunk at his own wedding?
This isn't about your wedding. Renly Baratheon had a wedding. Your wife needs a child, a Lannister child, as soon as possible.
And?
If you're going to give her one, you need to perform.
What did you once call me? A drunken little lust-filled beast.
More than once.
There you have it.
You can drink. You can joke. You can engage in juvenile attempts to make your father uncomfortable, but you will do your duty. Your uncle is clearly quite drunk, Your Grace.
I am guilty. But it is my wedding night. My tiny drunk cock and I have a job to do. Come with.
Not you. Do you disapprove?
I'm all for cheating. This is war. But to slaughter them at a wedding...
Explain to me why it is more noble to kill 10,000 men in battle than a dozen at dinner.
So that's why you did it? To save lives?
To end the war, to protect the family. I'm in this world a little while longer. To defend the Lannisters, to defend my blood. One way or another, you will get that girl pregnant.
I will not rape her.
Shall I explain to you in one easy lesson how the world works?
Use small words. I'm not as bright as you.
The house that puts family first will always defeat the house that puts the whims and wishes of its sons and daughters first.
It's easy for you to preach utter devotion to family when you're making all the decisions.
Easy for me, is it?
When have you ever done something that wasn't in your interest, but solely for the benefit of the family?
The day that you were born. I wanted to carry you into the sea and let the waves wash you away. Instead, I let you live. And I brought you up as my son. Because you're a Lannister.
Joffrey!
You did this. He poisoned my son. Take him. Take him!
Really? Father's orders. Well, we mustn't disappoint Father.
Tywin of the House Lannister, Hand of the King, Protector of the Realm, will sit as judge in my stead.
Tyrion of the House Lannister. You stand accused by the Queen Regent of regicide. Did you kill King Joffrey?
I'm guilty. Guilty? Is that what you want to hear?
You admit you poisoned the king?
No. Of that I'm innocent. I'm guilty of a far more monstrous crime. I'm guilty of being a dwarf.
You are not on trial for being a dwarf.
Oh, yes I am. I've been on trial for that my entire life.
Have you nothing to say in your defense?
Nothing but this. I demand a trial by combat.
Tyrion Lannister, you're hereby sentenced to death.
Oh, get on with it, you son of a whore.
Is that any way to speak about her mother?
What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
Jamie. Thank you for my life.
Quickly now.
Tyrion. This is how you want to speak to me? Shaming your father has always given you pleasure, hasn't it?
All my life, you've wanted me dead.
Yes. You shot me. You're no son of mine.
I am your son. I have always been your son.